Okay. I think I may need to adjust a little bit here. I adjusted. I've been teaching in person on the nights that I'm not teaching here, and I have to change my mat. So then when I put it back, I don't always get it in the right spot. So, all right. I picked a card out of the box. It's Life Loves You by Louise Hay. And there's a gentleman that did the cards with her. So I really like this one. It says, Memo to Self. Remember to enjoy the miracle of existence today. And then on the back side, it says, I choose happiness. So we're going to celebrate just being on the earth, being here in this moment, existing, thriving, healing. We'll celebrate all of that on this happy Friday morning. Yay. It's a sunshine from within day, though. Pretty cloudy and windy out there. But we're happy anyway. We have plenty of sunshine within us. So we'll center and create our sacred space if you haven't already. Sitting in easy pose or your version of lotus. Just let your shoulders drop away from your ears and soften. Soft shoulders. Long spine lifting up. Open your crown chakra. And hey, open all the other chakras too. Let them spin. Oof. Well, the guides are in. For a moment, think about your higher self. That part of you, and it is you, that I want to say has unconditional love for us, but I'm not sure people know what unconditional love is these days. So we could call it total acceptance of you. Because when you tune into that part of you, that highest essential nature or deepest inner nature, however you perceive or experience it, see if you can feel that presence, draw it in to you. It used to be our higher selves resided about arm's length above us. But as we've been working on ascension and integration, for many, that part of us is more embodied, and that's what we're doing with ascension, as well as becoming crystalline rather than carbon based, which is no small feat. So we truly are miracles as we morph into capability of handling higher dimension, higher frequency, and greater love. So celebrate yourself and your connection to the source through that part of you that accepts you totally. So just sit with that for a couple minutes with your hands in Bu Mudra. So index finger and second finger out, pressing, resting on the ground, representing earth. Just a few minutes to settle, breathe. Now focus on the rhythm of your breath. Just connect with that because that will lead us in our practice. Breath leads in yoga. Soft shoulders, soft hips and low back. Let them soften. Not your bones, your structure, your muscles and joints. And if you want to bring your hands in and place them on your knees, up or down, that's fine. Or you can stay in Bu Mudra, your choice. But focus into all your muscles. Just scan your body. We already know some things that are a little louder in the expression. To see if there's anything else that needs attention in your body. We have astrologically drifted into the sign of Aries, which is pioneering and the spiritual warrior. So we're going to work with that in our solar plexus, bringing our hands into Raja Mudra. So we're going to take our arms out to the side, breathe, arms up overhead, touch the long fingertips together, fold in the other fingers so that the fingers are touching, folded and touching, and then touch your thumbs, point them down, and then lower down. So we're going to coordinate this with our breath. We're just going to touch our thumbs to our solar plexus for a moment, and then arms out to the side. Breathe as you lift. Raja Mudra. Breathe out as you lower down. Touch your solar plexus with your thumbs and out to the side. So we'll repeat a few times. Bringing empowerment and strength through our mudra. All the chakras end in the fingertips. So when we use mudra, we're balancing our chakras. Out, breathe and lift. Lower down. We'll do 2 more rounds. Touch. Last time. And at the last time, just keep your thumbs touching your solar plexus gently. And then release your mudra. And we'll come up into standing. So take your time, but find your way up onto your feet. Little stretch on the way up is nice. Come up. Breathe, arms up overhead. And we'll come into a swan dive. Arms out. Breathe out as you bend in the hips. Lower down. Bend your knees. Straighten. Bend and straighten. Reverse your swan. Lengthen out from your hips. Long spine. Breathe and lift up. Arms overhead. Engage the hips and legs. Palms together. Lift up in a back bend, a standing back bend with a long spine. So lift your chin, your chest, ribs. Breathe. Back bending is grounding, not grinding. We're elongating our spine, just the energy of grounding. Feel the earth underneath your feet. And come back to center, lift up, open arms, come down into ragdoll. Hold on to your elbows. You can soften your knees if that feels better for you. Let your head dangle. Let all your thoughts fall out of the top of your head, clinking onto the floor. Let them stay there. You can pick them up later. Okay. Bend your knees, lower your hips. Arms out to the side. We'll come up into a chair pose. Long spine. Reach up through fingertips. Knees are over the center line of your feet. For some people, that's the second toe, but not everybody is shaped the same way. Bring your arms down. Bring your right arm in front at your waist, your left arm in back, and just turn to your left. Look over your shoulder, a very gentle twist. Twisted chair. And come around to the front. Breathe. Bring arms in and a twist to the right. All right. And just loosen in your wrists. Reverse. Fingers. And stretch your arms forward with flexed wrists. And then curl them under. Flex. Stretch. Lengthen away from your shoulders. And then fingers just straight out. Reach your hips back, lower down a little bit more. Reach through your fingertips. Now reach for the floor and step back into a plank pose. We'll activate our fire center, our core. Pull your navel up to your spine and lift it up towards your chin. And let your knees come down. Pull back a little bit for puppy stretch. Shoulders up and down, one, then the other. Loosen up. Now lift a little bit. Bring the forearms onto the mat. You can have palms together. You can interlace fingers, whatever works best for you, but lengthen out into elbow plank. Now let's give ourselves a little challenge. So from elbow plank, lift your left leg up from the hip, stretch through the heel on the right. Breathe. Circle in your left ankle, both directions. One final lift and lower. Switch legs, lengthen out, circle in the ankle. Breathe well. One final lift and bring it down. Let your hips come down onto the mat. tops of your feet resting on the mat, and just turn and look towards your feet. Breathe as you come to center. Other side. And repeat to each side. Breathe in center. Breathe out to the side. Breathe. Other side. Come back to center. Just wiggle your hips side to side. Now just assure that your elbows are under your shoulders. Separate your forearms so that your wrists are in line with your elbows and shoulders in Sphinx pose. Activate your legs. Press down in the pubic triangle and your arms, and then draw yourself forward and up into Sphinx. Press down in the hips and arms. Lift. Now press down on your palms and straighten your elbows. Lift up, lengthen in your spine so you protect the vertebra in the discs. Lengthen away. Feel that stretch in your back. Shoulders down. Close your eyes and feel the inside of your body. Now walk your hands in about halfway. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears with an inhale. Squeeze shoulder blades together and draw your shoulders down as you press up. Elbows pulled in line with your shoulders. Now walk your hands in just a little bit more. Elbows in, lengthen through, press up, feel your arms. Now lower your chest down onto the mat, just slowly lower down, use your strength in your arms. Lengthen your arms out, shake out your arms, your elbows. Bend your left knee. See if you can reach, hold onto it with both hands. Nose points down to the ground. Open the shoulders, pull shoulder blades together. Now lift your left knee up. Heel to your hip, knee lift up. Now hold on. Press your foot into your hands and let that lift you up into a half bow. Lift your chin up. Lower back down. Straighten your left knee. Bend your right leg. Pull the heel into your hip. Lift the knee. Stretch your thigh. Now press your foot into both hands, lifting you up into half bow. Lower the leg, bend both knees, hold on to both ankles, bring the knees together, press the feet away, and lift up into bow. Lower your legs down. Relax your arms and shoulders. Turn your head to one side. Relax your legs. Touch your big toes and let your heels turn out to the side. Relax. Soft elbows. Bend your elbows just slightly. Breathe. Feel your belly as you breathe. Feel it on the mat. Let go. Let go some more. No holding. Completely relax. Crocodile pose. Excuse me. Now, bring your palms under your shoulders. Lift your head. Bring your head to center. Now turn your head to the other side just to give it a stretch to even out and balance from the first side. And then come back to center. Press up onto your knees. Just roll it up, stretch. Enjoy existence in yoga. What better place, right? All right, walk your hands forward. Turn your toes under for your downward facing dog. Stretch out your calves a little bit more. Walk in place if you want to. Shoulders. Press your armpits towards the floor or towards your knees, actually. Tilt your hips up. Okay, from here, press down firmly with your left hand. Take your right hand and reach for your left leg. If you can reach your ankle, you get a little twist as you look up under your arm. Press really well with that left hand. Press your heels down. Breathe. All right, release. Bring your right hand back onto the mat. Press firmly into the mat. Take your left hand, reach for your right leg. If you can reach your ankle, turn and look up under your arm, your right arm. Stretch out your heels down on the floor. Tilt your hips up. Breathe. And release back into downward facing dog. One final press.
And now walk your feet in. Come into ragdoll or head to knee pose, whichever suits you right now. And bend your knees, arms out to the side, lift up, arms overhead, palms together, down over your heart, facing forward, and a standing twist now, just to loosen it all up. Let go of any intensity. Nice twist in your spine. Remember to lift the outside foot so you don't twist in your leg, jeopardizing your knee. We want to keep them safe and healthy. All right, so memo to self, once again, remember to enjoy the miracle of existence today. So with that in mind, we're going to do breath of joy. We haven't done this in forever. I don't think I've ever done it since we've been recording after the virus hit. So we have to have a reminder here. So just find a spot on your mat where you're comfortable. So here is the move. We lift arms up to center, out to the side, up overhead, just like a conductor. And then we separate our feet and bend your knees and lower down. And then we come right back up, arms in center, out to the side, up overhead, and down. So that's the movement part. Now we want to coordinate with the breath. So start in Tadasana, breathe in, out, up, and we come down with an ah. Okay, up, out, up, ah. Center, side, up, ah. Now we want to do it with one breath. Actually, it's 3 sniffs, one breath. Ah, okay. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Ah, excuse me. Center, sniff, side, sniff, up, sniff. Ah, 2 more. Ah, last one. Ah, and hold. Just lengthening in your back. Let your head dangle. Let all the tension in your neck drain out. Shoulders, tension drains out. Just slides right out of your body like a river. Low back opens. All right. Come down into sitting. Your candle. Bring it in front of you. If it's not lit, go ahead and light it for candle meditation. Lift tall. Just enjoying the miracle that you're here, you're being. Your spirit is embodied. We're a miracle every day, all the time, every moment. Focus on your flame with your eyes open initially.
Let your shoulders relax. If your eyes dart off to the side, there's a little tension in there. Just close your eyelids and look up with your eyeballs. Take them side to side, contract and release, and maybe repeat. Look up, eyes closed, and then refocus on the flame. If you want your hands in your favorite mudra, certainly can do that here. Whenever you're ready, close your eyes and focus on the flame that appears in your mind's eye. If you don't see a flame, then use your imagination to picture the flame you are focusing on. Recognize the miracle that you are. I choose to be happy. Now, if your meditation is going really well, stay. If it's going well and you still want Shavasana, just come down onto your back and totally relax. Celebrating the miracle of you.
Om Bhurбhuvah Svahat Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurбhuvah Svahat Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurбhuvah Svahat Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om. 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 Now, perhaps feeling refreshed and rejuvenated with a new recognition of the miracle of you. Bring your awareness back. Start to move, maybe fingers and toes. Press your low back down and then arch your back a little bit. Slide your feet together and lift your knees up towards your chest. And pull them in for a good stretch, a good miracle of you stretch. Come over to one side and into sitting. For your mudra, just hold your hands out in front. Take your ring finger and bend it in. Take your thumb and hold that ring finger in. And this is your mudra for the throat chakra. So this is your creative communication, ability to speak your truth, to stand up for your truth. And it seals in the benefits of your practice today. And then bring palms together in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra. And the back side of this card says, I choose happiness. So go forth and multiply your happy vibes. Namaste, everybody.
That was spectacular. Every time I think it can't get any better, and it does.
Aw.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you.